Welcome back to Cursed Mining, and today we enter the multi-chain future. In this video we will show you how to access new chains and add them to your wallet, as well as look at some of the most used bridges connecting them. We'll be starting with a Metamask wallet today, and there's a basic tutorial for that in the top right corner. You can either create your wallet with Metamask, or the more secure and preferred option is to just use it as a tool to interact with through your hardware wallet, say Ledger or Trezor. A fresh wallet like that starts out on Ethereum Mainnet. The wonderful thing here for EVM compatible chains like we will discuss today is that also your wallet and seeds are compatible. Put oversimplified, your address also exists on these other chains. You just need to add the network. An easy way to do this is if you already know where you want to go and know a protocol on that network. Often you can directly switch and add a network in the respective dApp. Just for a quick example, Curve Finance opens up a prompt asking us to switch when we open up the Phantom version of the app while being connected to another network. If it would be our first time using the network, as with the example of Harmony and DeFi Kingdoms here, we would be asking if we want to add the network. That's fine if you trust the application you are visiting is legit. A more general bookmark for this is chainlist.org. Here you can see a rather extensive list of different networks in existence, and you can add them by simply connecting your wallet. And yes, there are a lot of chains. So now we have the ability to safely add any network to our wallet in order to interact with it. You'll see a few different examples of chains I'm using myself. Next though, we need to fund our wallet on that network. Let's talk about how to achieve that. The first and simplest way is not decentralized, but I still want to mention it. It is using a centralized platform that supports the network you're looking for. This has its own risks, and some people don't like to be KYC'd at an exchange. I get it, but I still wanted to mention it. Examples include Binance supporting Phantom or Polygon, or say FTX and Crypto.com supporting Arbitrum. There's no general multi-chain centralized exchange yet. Another way without you having to register an account anywhere are so-called bridges. These are protocols that literally bridge by basically locking your tokens on the one chain and releasing an equivalent on the other chain. Very simplified. While most bridges are in some way more decentralized than an exchange platform, they have their own risks, and by now bridge hacks are totaling higher numbers than DeFi hacks for 2020 and 21. So there is smart contract risk involved, and as always also user risk. As a user of any decentralized application or network, you are an alpha tester. Don't forget that. I still want to present the tools. Every chain generally has their own bridge, but often these are only from and to Ethereum Mainnet. That makes sense for your first onboarding, and also a tip here for airdrop hunters, I'd maybe make a point of using the bridge of any network that does not have a token yet, name dropping Arbitrum and Optimism here. Having bridged your asset over the bridge might be one of the requirements for a potential token drop, but this is of course all speculative. It can't hurt though, but besides airdrops, these are not my preferred ways of moving funds. My personal favorites here are Hop protocol and the Celer bridge. Hop for everything based on and around Ethereum, that also means layer 2s, and the C bridge for say Phantom or Avalanche. Again, these are very general examples, but again, it might not hurt to try them out as well, as there are indeed airdrop rumors around those protocols too. These are critical pieces of infrastructure for the cross-chain existence and a valuable bookmark to have. Once you are on an alternative layer 1 or L2, you can easily switch them, and if not touching Ethereum layer 1, you can move sums of money rather cheaply. To sum up, we have layer 1 chains with different consensus mechanisms and level of decentralization like ETH, Phantom or Avalanche, as well as layer 2s like Optimism or Arbitrum built on top of Ethereum, and many more of course. We kept it general today, and I also don't want to single out any network, but I still want to branch on the fact that in the past we often heard that there has to be a winner in terms of network. I don't think so. Nowadays, I feel each chain has their own culture and narrative, or rather ideally they have. If not, it's just a hype cash grab, which of course also exists and does not mean you cannot profit from it as well. I'm not judging here, just showing you tools. Always do our own research, and some examples of that are to find out how a chain came into existence. how the tokens got distributed in the first place and who the first investors were. What's the consensus mechanism of that chain? And if it's cheap and fast, what were the trade-offs for those improvements? And am I, as the user, okay with exposing myself to those risks of that network? What's also important is that you don't have to be a backholder of a token's chain in order to use it. I can farm on Polygon or Avalanche without having to hold much of their respective tokens, because gas is low, so you can potentially limit your risk. On the other hand, of course, it may be you are a proponent of that chain and speculate on the upside, which potentially every chain has. The decision is ultimately with you. Thank you very much for tuning in. This was very basic today, but a necessary reference to have. In the next part of this series, we'll go more in depth on different projects across chains. Stay tuned. We cover everything crypto, technology, and Web3 related. Please subscribe for more videos. Happy mining and bye!